Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plans, and today I thought we would celebrate the fact that I organized and I cleaned and I went through my shelves and I feel like they're finally getting together. I mean, there's still a little bit of work to do, but I thought it would be fun to do kind of like a what's on my shelves kind of thing. And maybe we'll do this throughout my entire office. Who knows? But I thought I would show you how I kind of have things stored in my office and what is actually on all my shelves because I have these shelves behind me. These are corner shelves. They're just from IKEA. But they're corner shelves and then it goes into flat and then it goes back into corner. So it literally wraps from one end to the other. My office is 10 by 20. So I literally just have shelves wrapping from one end to the other on one whole side of my office. So I thought it would be kind of fun to kind of just show you what I actually have on my shelves, kind of like a little sidebar to an office tour. I'll probably do an updated office tour maybe in like the next couple of months or something because I haven't updated my office. Like I've updated my office, but I haven't updated the video that I have of my whole office tour since I got my office, and that was almost 3 years ago. So I think we're well due. That was almost 4 years ago, actually. But I think it's well overdue. But I thought we would kind of go step by step because I've been working really hard on destashing and get rid of things that I don't need anymore, things that I don't use, things that have just been sitting on a shelf being unloved. And so I found all those things homes. But I thought I would take you and kind of just show you my shelves, what's on these particular three shelves right here. Everything from all my old planners to discs to just like the way I'm storing certain things that I can easily reach for and grab for. So I'm going to take you shelf by shelf, but first let's kind of take like a little panoramic view so you can kind of just see how they're currently set up. All right, here's the shelves just so you can get a better view. So it's going to be kind of hard for me to be standing in front of them and pulling things off, but I did want to just give you like a quick, simple little view so you can kind of get the full vibe of what we're working with right now. This is what I call my happy corner because it's just so happy. Okay, to start, we're going to start on these top three, this like row up here of these three shelves right here. And also my head is gonna awkwardly pop in here, so I'm so sorry. But I'm short, but I'm like you're just gonna get forehead. So just I don't know. Okay, so on these shelves, I have all of my past planners. So all of these are all of my memory planners for the last I don't know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 over here, 8 years. 8 years of memory keeping is up here on my shelves. Now, it has been kind of hard because I do use 3-inch discs. These things are beasts and really big. And so, of course, they take up a lot of space. So I'm still trying to figure that out. Eventually, I'd love to move these things over onto one of my bigger shelves that have a little bit more space. That's basically like the length of 2 of these. I would love to be able to do that. Probably in the future because it is really hard to fit all these and I can't fit them all on one shelf anymore. I have last year's over on this shelf. But on this middle one, it's all of my classic planners that I've used for the last, we're on year 10 of planning with a happy planner right now. So I have all of those planners here. And of course, at the beginning, I started with one, and then it kind of got to where I was using more than one planner in a year. So I just have all of those. I even have like budget planners and all of that stuff, just like what worked for me at that point in time, what I was using on my planner. So I have all my planners saved. And then over on this one, this is what I'm really proud about. I did enough destashing to get rid of stuff on shelves to where now I have somewhere like I can move this when I need to, because right now this is overflow. This is last year's this one is last year's planner from 2024. And currently there's no room in it because I have this little bucket in here. However, I do have a space for it now because down below I cleared off some shelves. So now I'll be able to move that. But anyway, so I do have planners. So eventually this will probably start extending into more of my planners after this year. Probably at the end of the year, I'll go ahead and move it. But for now, this is fine here. But this basket here, this bucket is holding all of my Happy Planner. Oh my gosh, so heavy. All of my Happy Planner large sticker books. This thing is heavy. Hold please. Hold please. Oh my gosh. I worked out this morning. My arms hurt so bad. Okay. So that just holds all of those. I can't think of the name of it right now. Oh yes. Okay. I went and looked there. It's called the Home Edit. So they're the Home Edit bins. You can find them at Walmart. And what's really nice is they started selling them individually. So you can buy a lot of things, but this is the Home Edit. It's just like the big square bin that you can, and then they like stack. And when we get further in my office, I'll be able to show you what more of those look like together, because I have a bunch of them on the other side of my office. So right now that's what I have those stored in. That will eventually move down a shelf when I get there. So that's basically all that's on the top shelf. It's just all my past planners. It's all the memories. And yes, I keep all my planners because it is fun to look back and kind of see where I started. So yeah, all of my planners, even ones that like I didn't do stickers in, some of them like I just tried to write like bills and stuff, and not all of them are completed. Like I know things that I might have done for like social media or bills or like planners that I was trying out where I got quite a ways into it. That might be something I need to like revisit and go in and like take out pages that are unused, because that'll give me a little bit more room if I do that. But for the most part, it's all my planners that I've had from the Happy Planner for the last, after this year, it'll be 10 years, that will be stored up there. So that is what is on these very top shelves. And we will move down so that way we no longer have an awkward view of just my forehead. Okay, we've moved down. I feel like this is like so awkward. I feel like so close. I don't want to be this close to the camera. Okay, so over on this shelf over here, I've had this for years. I honestly don't even know if it still works. It's a miracle! I literally have not ever turned this on since I first got it. But I've just like had it on my shelves forever. So I'm just going to move that out of the way. Okay. So on this shelf, I have more of my planners. So these are like all my minis, all of my skinny mini planners are stored on here. I do have a couple of notebooks that are mini size. I have 2 notebooks here that are in the mini size. I'm just going to give you a little bit of a different view, so that way my head's not like awkwardly popping in here as much. Maybe not as much. But anyway, so in these drawers, and I have no clue where these acrylic drawers, I have several, and I'll point out which ones they are, but I have several that I like bought from somebody on Facebook Marketplace like years ago, and they were just getting rid of a bunch of drawers for like $20. So I don't know where these are from. And I've just always had them, and I kind of just always try to figure out what can I use them for. So in here I have a little baggie of matches. I really want to figure out a different way to have my matches, but they're just in a baggie because I have candles in my office. And then I have some like random expo markers, which I don't know why. And then in this drawer here, this one is super random. And these are like drawers I really haven't gone through and organized yet. But in this drawer, I have a bunch of discs that I got from my manufacturer when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do when I was working on my sticker storage books. Because I knew I wanted discs. I didn't know what size I wanted. So they sent me like different size discs to kind of just have samples of and try out. They also sent me like these like knockoff Happy Planner. No, they do not feel like the same material as like the metal Happy Planner discs. So I've just like had these, and I have them in several like random different sizes, and I don't really know what to do with them. I'm like, do I just get rid of them? I'm sure I can use them for something, honestly. So I'm definitely one of those that's like, I'm sure I can find a use for that somewhere. So right now they're just stored in there. I'll probably move them somewhere else, somewhere that makes a little bit more sense. So that's just what's in those drawers. I am also storing all my mini accessories on the shelf. So right here, I have my notebook that's holding some bookmarks. It's also holding some extra mini covers. just like covers that I really liked over the years. I have like the dashboards, like the full size little dashboard things. And then, yeah, this one just has some of the covers. And then I also have a book that has like all the like small envelopes. And I've just used the plastic that comes on the packaging of a planner to help hold it all together. So that way it doesn't like flop open. So it makes it super easy to just like store all those things. But that's just the best way I've found to store those. And then I also have some like skinny mini, same thing, skinny mini filler paper, and then some more like mini size filler paper on that shelf. So that's kind of what's on this corner shelf over here. Then when we scoot over a little bit to the middle shelf, I have this area. This was my word, my like one little word for 2024. And then I have this, I'm pretty sure I got this at like the dollar store or something. Me and the hubby at a wedding like years and years ago. Okay, so on this shelf, I just have some random things. I have a notebook. I have some stickers that I forgot about. I have a dashboard. I still got to organize these into and give them a home. So I kind of just shove them. That's like my thing. I just like shove things in a spot. And I'm like, when it bugs me enough, I will finally deal with whatever that is. Okay, and then over here, I have more of my skinny minis that are completed. And then over here, I also have some skinny classic covers because I just love collecting covers. I don't know why. This back though, that's why I kept that. I was just now asking myself in my head, why did I keep this cover? Because not a big fan of the front, but that back though. Baby got back. I love it. Okay. But yeah, so I just have like, I store all covers and stuff, and you'll see more on discs, and it's just a great way to kind of store them. And then you can take them, file through them, and kind of pick your cover from there. And then on this side, I have all my classic size bookmarks, as well as the dashboards, and then some of the bigger dashboards for classic size on this side. And I just did that because there was space. These drawers, again, these were drawers that came with that other drawer that's over there that I bought on Facebook Marketplace. So I have no clue where it's from, but it is the perfect storage for my discs, which I like. This part is probably my favorite part. And I kind of think I'm going to move that picture frame because I've been covering up this just like gorgeousness right here that is my disc wall. So in here I have all my discs stored in multiple places on these shelves, but these are all metal. I'm not going to tilt it more because I'm so scared that I'm going to tilt it and they're all just going to fall out and I will cry. I 100% will cry. So I have not all of them because they don't all fit in here, but these are all metal, and I tried to put them in like some kind of rainbow order. The only bad thing about these is these do not have like slots in them. So if I take out a stack, all of them will shift around. So I kind of have to, so I don't normally pull things from there. It's pretty rare. And then these ones are all plastic discs. So that's what's in those two. These drawers are the drawers from Michaels. I think right now the version that Michaels has is the knobs are square. So if you go to Michaels and you look for them and they don't have the round, it's because they're square now. But these are from Michaels. These are great drawers. And these are what I originally had all of these in. And then when I started getting more, I had to repurpose this because I think I was using this for like paper or something else random. But in here, I have more discs in this. The nice thing is this one does have dividers. So stuff does move this way when I take things out, but at least it doesn't move throughout the entire thing, which is a lot more helpful. So there's some more metal discs in there, some big discs, and some mini metal discs in that one. And then I have all of my plastic big size discs. And then in here, I have all of my metal big size discs. So that's kind of what's in those sections right now. I literally have discs all over the place, but they're like my favorite thing. I think I love rainbow things. Like if I could collect them in a rainbow, I think my brain is just like, do it. And all of those discs have been collected from either buying planners on a discount or buying individual packs of discs or whatever. That's really how I built. And that was just like, I've been planning with a Happy Planner now for 10 years. So it's been a 10-year kind of just collection. And that's not even all. There's literally like 4 more drawers I'm about to show you that have even more discs in them. All right. So over on this shelf, again, we have even more discs, shocker. So in this one, I have all my mini. This is another Michael's drawer. And this one, I have more metal. So much metal. I kind of made it a mission to collect all the metal. I kind of gave up on the plastic because there's just so much. And they started releasing planners that had like one of each color on a planner. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not about to buy 9 or 10 planners in order to have, you know, a set of discs. So I kind of stopped doing the plastic. But if they sell them individually, I'm like, I'm there. I'm here for it. These were another set of drawers that came with all the other ones. So again, I don't know where these are from. I found similar ones on Amazon, but that's about all I know. This just has random plant pens. I haven't really gone through this section yet. This really just has random stuff that I have to go through still. So I found that I have some extra Papermate flares. I have the Candy Pop, which were my favorite back in the day. And then I just have like miscellaneous things over here. We have a sticker book that doesn't fit with all my other sticker books. These are like the accessory packs that the Happy Planner released, so I just kept them separate. And then this thing, this like little clear thing is from Target. It came out like last year sometime. It's supposed to be a vase, like to put flowers in, but I'm like, I can make that work for my office. I actually made this guy out of it. I went through and I think I don't remember what I used to remove. Oh, this one's cracked. Did I just crack that or was it always like that? But I did remove all the words, and then I used my Cricut and I made like a little area for all my extra discs. So this is like all my extra discs that I have that have not been organized. So again, I literally have discs everywhere. But inside that one, I had, for some reason, I have an undated planner. I really like the cover, so that was why I kept that one. And then I found this, which I haven't looked at this in years. This is actually so fun to see. This is my washi sample collection. Like, this is how I saw what washi tape I had. I made this, I laminated the cover, I punched it, I threw it on some discs. Let's just take, like, we're taking a walk down memory lane really quick. This is like the collection. Now, I don't have like 90% of these anymore because I got rid of a lot of my washi because I just wasn't using it. But just like this is such a fun way. If you have a lot of washi tape, this is such an easy project. I just used some cardstock. I cut it to whatever size I wanted it to be, put it on some discs, punch it, and all you do is you put down strips, and then I kind of just color coded it. And then the ones that can't be really color coded because they're just like random patterns, you know, you put in there, but then you can look through and see what washi tape you have. I definitely did this project years and years and years ago. So it was super fun to find that because I honestly forgot about it. It's just been on the shelf chilling for forever. So that's basically all that's there. I'm pretty sure, I wonder if this is thermal paper. This might be like for printer. Like this might have been like samples that came with my new printer or something. And I just like never used them. I was like, I don't need samples. I know what I'm doing. So yeah. So anyway, so that is what is on that shelf. All right. Moving down a notch again, you can see I have more discs. Shocker. These ones are more like specialty metal and overflow of what I couldn't fit. And these discs, I just gave up. I think I dropped this and then I was like, I don't have the capacity to reorganize it. So I haven't done that yet. And then in here, I just have like, I really haven't gone through these yet. But these are some crayons for the kiddo for whenever she's in my office. She knows what she can grab. So that way she can color and all that stuff. I think I got this little suitcase from Go Wild. From like a TableMate gift, but a long time ago I got these like stickers that I was going to send out as freebies and then I forgot, and then they've just been in this suitcase ever since. So I just think they're so cute. They're like teeny tiny sticker books. And then I have more accessories here. So this is like one of those it's like the Happy Planner sticker storage that they had where you can punch like some stickers into things. And then I have my Skinny Classic envelopes all stored on some discs. I have some paper for Skinny Classic and then some more covers. So that's all that those are. have random scrunchies because I found them in my office. I think they came in like table mate gifts, and I was like, I don't really know what to do with those. I don't wear scrunchies. And then I have cute little cups, which I did have stuff inside the cups. Like I was storing like all this stuff in there, and all these discs, and I was like, I should just take those out and just have them be cute decoration because I'm trying really hard to not hide things in storage that I will not use anymore, because otherwise I like literally just have all this crap that I'm not even touching. So that is what is on that shelf. Moving back to the middle shelf, this one's pretty simple. It's just all my Happy Planner classic size notebooks. I've broken a lot of them down. So a lot of them only have 20 pages of the notebook paper that notebook came with. And then I broke down several other notebooks and kind of put them inside there. And by breaking down, I mean, I just got rid of them. I destashed them. I don't use dot grid. And sometimes I bought a notebook because I really liked the cover or the discs, and I don't use dot grid. So then I got rid of the paper, destashed it to people. So all of these are notebooks. There's a couple like accessory, like classic size accessories things. These are the clear, like classic size sleeves. And then I have my covers, my storage of just random miscellaneous covers that I love on here. So, and I have 2 of those because apparently I'm obsessed with covers. I've been a lot better. I haven't been buying as many things just because I like the cover. So that's like, this again is like 10 years of just collecting things just because I wanted to collect them. All right. This shelf isn't really set how I want it to be just yet. I kind of just tried this out. This is new. So I have another one of these. This just has like random Simply Gilded stickers that I haven't played with yet. These have my Villa Beautiful pens in them that I like had a momentary moment where I was like, oh, I'm going to collect these pens because I found out there was a princess set. And I bought all the princess. So all of them are titled. I put like names on them. They're all still in their box. And then I have rainbow ones. I don't know. I had a phase where I was just like, I need all the pens. And so now I have a bunch of pens. This drawer, unused so far. I absolutely love this. I got it from Amazon. Obviously, I got it because it's purple, but it has come in like so handy to me. So in one of the drawers, I have some extra like charging blocks for if I ever need to a thing to charge my phone or any of my other things. I'm holding pen refills in here. I have glasses cleaners. I have some Sharpies. I have batteries because I have things in my office that need batteries, and then extra cords that I don't know what to do with. I have not tape runner. What is this called? Like the stuff to cover up. I can't think of the name right now. It's the stuff I hate because it's not really white out things. And then there's a couple of empty ones that I haven't done anything with. So this shelf is still a work in progress. I haven't really got it set up how I want and or need it just yet. Okay, over here is where I'm like, I don't really know what's going on with this section. So right here I have all of my Happy Planner memory keeping sticker books that are specific to memory keeping. Why I never put them with the rest of the sticker books, I couldn't tell you. I had a reason back then. Do I know that reason now? I sure don't, but they're not numbered. I think they're numbered on, I don't remember if they're on my list or not. But yeah, I don't know why I never put them with the rest. Like I don't remember my reasoning to keep them separate other than like I was using them a lot and I just wanted them to be easily reached. So they're just still separate from all the rest of the sticker books, and I don't really know why. And then I have random things in here. I had some tape from Hobby Lobby. These are more disc samples that I got when I was trying to find to start doing some colors. I found a bunch of stuff that I had lost. Like I thought I lost. So I knew I had a big size bookmark. Finally found it. And then I found these like pet stickers that are on like the clear whatever. So that was cool. And these, you guys, are all of the sticker books. So I used to have this one filled, like bulging, plus another one filled of all duplicate sticker books. Tell me why. I thought I needed duplicates. It was a sickness, y'all. Like I was struggling, and I always like certain books I was like, "Oh, I got to have more." And some of these I had like multiples of the same book. Like I've finally gotten it down to where now I only have like one of each of the books that I knew I was really passionate about, which were the memory keeping books. But I used to have two of these filled, and now I have it down to just a little itty bit. Like I don't have a lot of duplicates anymore. I'm so proud of myself. That has been a couple years coming. I swear, every year I destash a little bit more, and then I'm able to finally get rid of a little bit. Like I have to like prime myself, I guess. I don't know. Okay, and in here, this is actually really fun. So this is just like a little storage book, like a photo album. And if you have a Dutch Bros, maybe you'll know, but Dutch Bros is just like a coffee shop. But every month they do a sticker day once a day. And sometimes, and more recently, they've had like multiple. So this is like my sticker collecting book because obsessed. I will 100% get up early to go get me some caffeine, which I do not need because I don't do well on caffeine. But I will get up early and go and get Dutch Bros just so I can get the sticker, the free sticker that comes when you have to buy something. Make that make sense. I was thinking that this morning because I literally got up this morning to go do that. And that's just my brain. Apparently, I will get up at the butt crack of dawn to go get me a free sticker while also purchasing a drink. All right, this next shelf is pretty easy. So this shelf actually was two shelves. So when I destashed everything, I was able to make room. And now I actually have an empty shelf, even though it won't look like it because I did put something on it, but that something's not going to stay there. Right now, I just didn't have another place for right now because I'm not done cleaning a different area. But I did have two shelves full, and I destashed several. I destashed two of these folios, and then I think three of these planner covers, and I only kept the ones that still brought me joy, were my vibe. Obviously the discs, the leopard print, black is always great, flowers. This one I actually made years ago. This one is a happy planner cover, and then I took fabric and I glued it on because I wanted a hollow one, and then they released a hollow one, and I was like, well, dang. And then I have the white one. This purple one's from a different company. I don't remember from what. And then I also have a floral one. That one's from Hobby Lobby, and then that's another black one from the Happy Planner. So this is just all of my planner covers just in one spot. Okay, over here is pretty easy. So this is just where I store all of my mega books from the Happy Planner. And originally I only had it in one row because I didn't know what else to do with it. And then I ended up having some of these stacked on the top, and then I had some on a different shelf. And then I was like, let's figure out a way because they're short enough to where I could fit two rows. So I used these things. These are like the little trays that you can get, if you're doing like budgeting at home, or if you need to separate some bills or separate just things on your desk. That's what this is. It's just like a little acrylic thing. I got them on Shein. But I flipped them upside down and I put two together, and now I have a second. So now these are kind of raised above, so that way I can still see that there's something behind it. And then now I have a whole nother section for another row. So I was pretty proud about that. And literally that's all I do. And two of these fit across on this IKEA shelf. So that was pretty cool. So that shelf is pretty simple. That's all that's on that one, is just some mega sticker books. Okay, coming down to the last few shelves, these ones are just going to hold planners. So I'm just going to kind of give you like a little overview. So on this one right here, this one is more paper because I'm obsessed. I have a couple of like the plans and notes on there, a couple of journals. There is like one undated planner on there that's like old style Happy Planner. And then I just have that cover because I really like it. Overflow from the big stuff. And then down here, it's just all big size stuff. So kind of just like my classic size, I have covers that I've collected for the big. These are just the big size sleeves, like the paper sleeves. I have paper, filler paper, a couple of those. I have a couple old planners. This one, it's from 2017, 2016. This was one of my favorite planners. I wish they made planners like this one because it's my absolute favorite. And then I have some like the big size plans and notes, and then just more big size stuff and accessories on that shelf. This shelf right here, this is the shelf that is technically technically empty. That won't be there. And then this stuff actually can go and can fit on another shelf. So technically this one's empty. I just put that there because I didn't have anywhere else to put it for right now because the place I want to put it isn't cleaned off yet. But right now, this little thing, I got it from Sam's Club, and obviously I got it because it's purple. I'm going to see a purple toolbox. Like, I'm going to buy a dang purple toolbox. But this right now is just holding all my ink for my printer. And then I think I have like chapstick or something in here. So right now it's just printer ink in there, and that'll go over more closer to my desk. So that way I have that. And then this one right here is just some of my Mambi stick, like the big giant sticker books that I have that I made for like the Mambi stickers. So that's what's on that one. That one's pretty empty too. So before I did my D-stash, both of those shelves were like completely filled, like to the point where I had zero room to do anything. And on this very last shelf, I have some more sticker books. These are all like the 60-page sticker books. Even some of like really small sticker books as well are in here. I don't know why. Again, I don't know why I never just like put them with the rest of the sticker books, but I didn't. I have some filler paper because I'm obsessed with filler paper apparently. There's some more of like the clear packs. I have some accessory packs in here. And then I have a couple of the DIY build your own like sticker book things, these thingies. I have a couple of those that I've done of a couple of old sticker books in there. So yeah, so that is what is on my shelves. And there you go. So that's what's on these shelves. I know I have several other shelves, but that's kind of what I'm working with. These shelves were a lot more full before I did my D-stash, but as usual, I completely forgot to take before pictures because my brain just doesn't work that way, because I think once I get an idea in my head and I'm like, ooh, I want to do that, I want to get started on that, it's one of those like I have to start on it right that second. Otherwise, I'll get distracted and then I'll end up doing something else and then I won't get the task done. So I have a really hard time doing before and after pictures, but now I'll have like proof of what this looks like now. And then as I continue to kind of adjust some things, I'll be able to like look back and figure out what works, what doesn't work, and then at least be able to see where it was at in the future. Because I want to keep trying to just make this a functional area, but also make it look really cute, because I feel like this is like my favorite corner. Like this is like the corner that I think I film in front of a lot. Anytime I do like face-to-face interactions, which isn't very often. And then this is like just like the space that, you know, like right here is just that. And then the sticker wall, which I think I'm going to change some things on the sticker wall. So that'll be in a different video if and when I finally decide to do that. I'm kind of scared to do it, but we'll see how that happens. But anyway, I just thought I would kind of show you what a space in my office looks like. This corner right here is kind of just like my happy corner, things that I've collected over the years of planning, and just things that like bring me joy and bring a little happiness to me. So anyway, I thought I'd show you that. I so hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!